Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to the Majora's Mask extra videos. There are going to be a grand total of 2 extra videos for this project. A lot of you guys are probably wondering how I could possibly have gotten, a whole bunch of content down to just 2 videos. And very quickly I'm going to explain that. The first extra video is going to be consisting of, the masks I've gotten. Specifically the ones I haven't exactly shown off very much. You can probably guess what some of those masks are. And then the second video is going to be a bunch of small little secrets and hidden pieces of dialogue and stuff like that. However, there is actually a lot of secret stuff in this game. There's a lot of small little features that you have to really, really look hard in the game to find. And covering all of that in 2 videos is actually pretty hard. And not only that, it would take a lot of recording time to record all of that. Recording time I don't exactly have. I'm going to go into more detail in the second video about what I plan to do with a lot of those extra scenes and extra pieces of dialogue and stuff like that. But just keep in mind that I did have to cut quite a bit out of these extra videos because honestly, I don't want this project going on much longer than it really needs to. It's a great project, it's a great game, I've had a lot of fun with it, but I need to start moving on to something else, and I need to, just put this project to bed eventually. So, I just wanted to briefly explain that, there are only going to be 2 extra videos, and I'm not going to be able to cover every little thing, but I'm going to do my best to cover what I need to cover. So just, be a little understanding when it comes to that. But without further ado, let's actually start filming the extra videos. Yeah, let's just cut to the first scene. Okay guys, welcome to the first video of the extra videos. As I mentioned in the little interlude before this, this video is going to be focused on masks. More specifically, the mask we haven't used yet, which are the Circus Leader mask, even though we have worn it a few times, the Mask of Sense, and of course our good friend the Fierce Deity Mask. That is what is going to be covered in this video, but before I do that, I'm going to quickly go back in here, because there is something else mask-related we can do. Basically, if you wear any of these masks, besides, I think, obviously, these 2 masks, since you can't wear them in places like this. You can wear a mask, and if you talk to the mask salesman, he'll actually talk about the mask you're wearing. That mask. That's the Gipto mask, isn't it? That is a fine mask. It is filled with the love of a father and child. You have done some good work. Keep up that pace. I'm counting on you to get back my mask. And yeah, if you just wear a bunch of the different masks, he'll say something about them. Let's do the blast mask. Just see what he says about that. That mask. That's the blast mask, isn't it? That is a fine mask. It is filled with feelings of gratitude. Yes, especially when you blow people up with it. You have done some good work. Keep up that pace. I'm counting on to get my mask. Okay, whatever. And if, I think I mentioned this in the credits video, the mask salesman actually has a few masks of his own. However, these are masks you can't actually wear. These are just, here, just for the sake of them being here. One of the masks, if you couldn't tell, it's kind of hard to tell from here, just because of the angle, but one of the masks is actually a Mario mask. And there's another weird mask that's kind of Nintendo-related. Or at least I've been told it's Nintendo-related. I don't know if it actually is or not. But if you look at this mask that's over here, that little blue penguin thing, some people say that could either be a reference to King Dedede or Falco. I personally don't really see the resemblance. Well, I mean, I can kind of see Dedede in there, but I don't know if that's supposed to be the actual reference. But that's probably the closest it can actually be. As for the other masks, just random masks. A lot of people say that, like, I think this mask, a lot of people say that it's supposed to be Darth Maul or something. And I think someone else said that this is supposed to be Elvis or something. I don't really know. I don't know all the references offhand, I just know the Mario one, the very obvious one. And this one up here, actually, if you look at the face, it actually kind of resembles the face on the mirror shield. Kind of. Obviously, you can't really tell because this face is on a silver shield, and this one's actually colored in. But yeah, those are just some of the secrets you can, you know, use the Masked Man for. If any of you guys know any of these other references, feel free and let me know in the comments section. Although I don't think that, you know, there's really that much else to them. But let's go out here and let's actually do something with some other masks. The first mask we're going to be using is the Mask of Sense. For those of you who don't remember, especially since it's been like, I don't know, like 50 videos since we've actually gotten the mask. What you do when you wear the Mask of Sense is you can actually sniff the ground, which doesn't seem to be very effective. However, there are a few places in the game where you can actually find magic mushrooms. And basically what you do with the magic mushrooms... I can't get in here yet. Oh well. I'll just go on top then. Let's get the Deku Mask out. But yeah, basically when you're in an area with a magic mushroom, you will sniff it out, and then you can collect the mushroom in a bottle. And if you take the mushroom to a certain someone, you can actually get a blue potion. And that is what I'm going to be showing you right now. This is probably the easiest magic mushroom to find. Go inside this room all the way to the left on the top floor. This is the Gourmand Troops room. As you can see, a lot of the members of the troop are here. And if you go to this bed over here, you can actually find some underwear, which... Why would we want to look at some underwear? Well, there is actually a mushroom right here, believe it or not. Why there's a mushroom there, I have no idea. But we have a magic mushroom. Some of the other locations where you can find magic mushrooms is, I believe there's one in the swamp right next to the owl statue. And then you can also find a magic mushroom in the Lost Woods, the wooded maze we went back to in like video 13 or something. Anyways, here we are at the Magic Hag's Potion Shop. If you talk to Kowum, or is that Kotek? Oh yeah, this is Kotek, my bad. But yeah, if you talk to Kotek, and if you have some magic mushrooms, you can actually give them to her. What a scent. Oh, you did a great job finding this one. I just haven't been able to get my hands on any of them, and that put me in a real pinch. Well, I can use this to make something, so come back later. And if you come back later, you'll get some blue potion. You can also purchase blue potion from the Deku Scrub in Akane Canyon, but that'll run you about 150 rupees. So you can really take your choice. Doing this small little process and getting the potion for free, or just, you know, buying it for 150 rupees. Okay guys, here we are back at Romani Ranch on night of the second day. Now I'm actually going to show off the one and really the only use of the Circus Leader's Mask. I mean, yeah, it also cries, but that really doesn't help us in any way, shape, or form. But basically, though, this mask actually makes this one little side game right here a lot easier. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. I just got to get the game started up right now. Okay, gotta talk to Crimea. And I'm going to cut to where the game actually starts. Okay, here we are. This is where the game actually starts. The Gorman brothers have started following us. The only difference is they aren't doing anything to us. They're just standing there. Well, I mean, they're not standing there, but they're moving behind us and not really doing anything. That is because we are wearing the Circus Leader's mask, and they actually know the Circus Leader, so they're not going to attack us throughout the entire ride-along to the end of the ranch. So all you have to do is just wear the mask, and you can easily do this without worrying about the milk crates getting broken. Now, the hilarious thing about this quest, and using the mask to beat this, is that you actually don't get the Circus Leader's mask until you actually beat this game in the first place. So, literally, you would have no reason to even do this game again. And it's just like, it really does make the Circus Leader's Mask the most useless mask in the game. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. That's really about it for the Circus Leader's Mask. Gonna cut right here and cut you to another mask usage. Okay, here we are. You know what mask we're gonna use now? That's right, it's time to use the Fierce Deity's Mask. Wow. Link looks awesome. So let's actually get the start fighted up. Wait, the start fighted up? Wow, that was a total pronunciation fail. Let's get this fight started up. Wow. I cannot talk today, apparently. Okay, so, as I explained earlier, the Fierce Deity's Mask actually gives Link a hell of a lot of power. And I am not kidding when I say that. One of the things that you have as Fierce Deity Link is the ability to shoot sword beams. And as you can see, in like only 5 seconds, we've already got the remains to attack us. And that alone should show you how powerful Fierce Deity Link is. I mean, he just has so much power, it's ridiculous. Like, he can easily destroy things with, like, not even thinking about it. Unfortunately, Majora got a lucky hit in right there. So basically, as you can see, it's probably going to be about, like, I don't know, 10 or 11 minutes of the video at this point. Just think about how the original boss fight, when I, actually fought this guy the first time, took me an entire video. And I'm already done with the first phase in less than a minute. That alone shows you how cheap this mask is. And that alone should show you why I didn't actually use it the first time, because that would have made the project very anticlimactic. I mean, seriously. I never like using the Fierce Deity's Mask. I mean, it's cool. I'm not going to lie there, it's a really cool mask. But it just seems so cheap, and I don't really like using it because of that. But it is fun every now and then to completely annihilate the bosses, which, as I think I mentioned before, you can actually use the Fierce Deity's Mask against the 4 temple bosses as well. So you can also use it against the Dolwa, Goat, Bjorg, and Twinmold. Which means you actually use this mask more than the Giant's Mask. Which makes sense. And yep, here we are, already at Majora's Wrath. Although this is going to be a lot harder. For some reason, I think it's because I've taken like quite a bit of damage already. But as you can see, I kind of lost my ability to shoot sword beams. I'm not really sure like what determines that, because I know in other Zelda games, you lose the sword beam ability if you like have any missing hearts. However, in this game, like, you can obviously have it with, like, a few missing hearts, but you probably can't have too many missing, though. Because I know I didn't have full health going into this fight. But even still, I'm not taking very much damage here, and I'm just annihilating him with my normal sword attacks. It's ridiculous. Like, he's already onto the top phase, and, like, I'm assuming he'll go down, like, right now. Yep, he's dead. So yeah, that basically shows you how powerful the Fierce Deity's Mask is, and that pretty much ends the first extra video. I'll see you in the second extra video where we'll show off some secrets and some other things about this game. Not going to be too many things, but there'll definitely be some content to be shared.